Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Al Pacino here. Show and tell. Number 71. That's right, show and tell number 71. Before I was gonna do this video, I was supposed to give you some different content altogether. I was gonna do a showcase video because the cars that I had ordered on Amazon were not supposed to be here till Monday. And I had not had a chance to get to Walmart or Target due to the weather. We had a lot of storms early in the week, and I had to do some things with work, and, and I had a family situation going on. I know that's none of your business, but oh well. We all have things we have to do. This is a hobby. It's something I like to do in my spare time. And like I said in my last video, this is where I found my solace, man. Everybody has their little thing they do. I mean, whether it's singing or you might be a gym rat, you might love to go to the gym and work out on your body, running, basketball, whatever. I don't know. Cooking. People have different hobbies, golf and stuff like that, things they enjoy. You may collect different things. Some people sew. A lot of guys, especially me, which tied into this, grew up in love with their cars, or family members who love cars, grew up around cars, love cars. With that said, my my love for this hobby comes from that, and being raised with a dad. Pretty much, he wasn't the richest man by no means. He was a regular. He worked at the shipyard. Worked on Navy vessels and stuff. Uh, he made a pretty good living for that time, but he always had. We had a couple vehicles, during that time, but he always would get him a little, a second car when he could afford it, and that would be his little transportation back and forth to work. Usually, if my mother at that time, before she had her car, so she would use the family car, so he had the secondary car, and it was something, dependable but cheap, bunch of Chevy Impalas, Plymouths, and stuff like that. But and he had friends who worked on cars. That's what they did. They had to learn by themselves. So my dad had all these manuals, all this stuff. He was into Hot Rod magazine. He was into Motor Trend too, but mainly Hot Rod magazine. Car and Trader, where you go find cars. But I was looking at the cars they had, and I learned a lot about the muscle cars and stuff like that. And then I started picking up Motor Trend magazine. I started checking books out in a grade school. He's like, is he going with this? We reached a milestone which some people have reached a lot earlier than I have, but I'm happy because I didn't think people wanted to see what I had to say. I was just doing it because I wanted to share my interest in this hobby, what I was collecting. I was collecting before, long before I was doing this video. And I had stopped collecting as an adult because I thought that's the child thing. I shouldn't do that. But I'm like, but I saw something one day that got me thinking. Uh, I was somewhere. I think I just bought some clothes or something, some Nike stuff or something. I was in my 20s then, and I heard this laughter coming from this shop, and it was these older guys in their 60s, and it was a hobby shop, but they had a slot racing track set up. And I had one of those when I was younger, and it got away from when we moved. I don't know, my mom sold it or whatever, or probably gave it to the Salvation Army. But I had like 300 cars because I got them from my cousin and some of the ones I had. And the joy they got from racing those cars, these are guys in their 60s, military vets, I'm sure grandkids and all that. And that's just go to say that that doesn't have anything to do with age. You got to find stuff that makes you happy in life. This world is a very cruel place, like I said before. You have to find your happiness because if you don't, this world will break you down. So, with that said, I want to thank the viewers and the subscribers for tuning in and watching the videos and supporting. Let's move on. It's a short video. And like I always say, it's not about quantity. Sometimes it's about quality. Uh, I was at the store, I think 2 days ago, and I picked up this Volkswagen Beetle pickup from the Mods Rod Squad series. It was in a dump bin. As you can see, it's got the Moon Eyes deco. I thought I had this. Apparently, I don't. I looked through my collection. I cannot find it. So, the Moon Eyes was very big. I think this was in either a 9-pack or a 5-pack for a while. But we're going to add this in. I know you're like, I had this a while ago. Some people are going to be like. But let's move on to cars I ordered from Amazon. Now, this is the big thing right here. I've been waiting for these cars. These cars weren't supposed to arrive until Monday, even though I ordered them pretty much last week because of what they are and where they came from. They came from. I live in Virginia, which is on the East Coast and the South, and I should have took this one out. And these cars came from the West Coast, California. And maybe I should have looked for a better dealer, but the price was right. And this was an Amazon special. Amazon alerted me. As you can see, this is a Johnny Lightning import heat. A Miho exclusive limited edition. One of 2,400. That's the display box. They said I just took it out of the display box. It's a 1997 Acura Integra Type R, which this is a '01 Integra Custom that Hot Wheels does. And this is the real deal Holyfield. This is a Johnny Lightning import heat Acura. And this is the US spec. This is a US spec too, but they did something. Supposedly it's custom, so this front part is aftermarket. It's supposed to be like this, to be honest. And it's white, got the red interior. You see the side indicators, the emblem, the 4 headlights, which is the US spec. Tail lights are done. Nice stock wheels, red interior, left hand drive, Type R insignia. This is like a great addition to the collection. Well, that's the Mini GT right there, the Toyota Supra. So I've been kind of on it. And before that, I got the green light Datsun 510. And of course, I got all these Hot Wheels imports and Fast and the Furious and the Treasure Hunt RX-7 over there and everything. But even you see Majorette and stuff over there, they different in scale and whatever. That's the Subaru right there. That's the Honda. But I've been trying to diversify my collection, to be honest. And ain't nothing wrong with Hot Wheels. I mean, I should say nothing wrong. In proper English, I'm sorry. But there's nothing wrong with Hot Wheels car culture. I enjoy it. Unfortunately, in the stores, if you're not there to get them cars and know the routines, you're gonna come up short. I think for one of the series that just came out, I think it's Motor City Muscle Street. What is it? Car Culture Hot Wheels. I only was able to get this one because it has the Ford Lightning and I think the Buick GNX and a whole bunch of cars that people want. Chevy Impala, a couple more. I think a Chevy Nova. But and people will get them, hoard them, buy, even though it may be sets of 2 or 3. Try to buy all them sets up, usually to go sell them on eBay or Yahoo. I mean eBay or Amazon for 2 times, sometimes 3 times what they paid for them. This car, I think this car was under $10. Was it $12? I forgot. I think it was under 12. Definitely under 15. You go to eBay or Amazon and look at some of the prices they charge. I seen someone try to charge for the mainline Honda Prelude that just came out because they only done one color so far, and it's silver. This is a mainline Honda Prelude in Hot Wheels, and pretty much they're trying to they're pretty much putting it up there for like $25. That's highway robbery, man. It's highway robbery. Like I said before, sometimes you got to go off and do your own thing. That's why it helps to have some knowledge of vehicles, what you like, and everything. This is incredible right here. And then I got another car. Hopefully they don't knock those down. That I've been wanting for a long time now. I've seen on other people's channels. I don't know. Well, other companies make them, but and yeah, there's examples in Hot Wheels and other things. But I forgot to say with import. I think this is a 2019. I'm not sure. I think this is 2019. But, it's not in the stores where I was at. So I think it was 2019 where this came out. This Mini GT, I think it also came out last year. They never list dates with this. But as you can see, it's a Mini GT. Limited of one of 4,800 pieces worldwide. And it's a Miho exclusive too. It's saying it's a United States exclusive. That ain't too much saying. Europeans get better stuff. You know, I heard they complain a lot because they want certain stuff that they don't get, but and this is a BMW M3. They don't say what. I think it's a 91. It's definitely a 90, early 90s. As you can see, it has full detail, headlights, indicators, stock wheels, nice plastic, side mirrors, tail lights. I think those are lens tail lights, which license plate is done. You see the insignias. This is a BMW M3. I think this is a 1991. I'm not sure. 1990. I know they made this body style between like 88 and 91. Probably 92 too. I think they changed it in like 93. I think that was the what is it, the E46 or whatever body style. Look at that detail, man. Interior, side mirrors. You can even see where the door handle and the lock detail is. Look at that, the window, the rear glass, that detail. Look at the tailpipe. Is that dirt? Yeah, I had a little dirt. Probably from my hands. Thought I cleaned them. Man, I could just look at this car all day. And that's all I need, man. These two models right here. This is well detailed, but this Mini GT, which this is a Mini GT too, the Toyota Supra from a couple videos ago. The detail on these is incredible. You know, I forgot, what's this? Did I put the Cena up? I think I put the Cena up in the box. Yeah, I put the Cena in the box. But I got a Mini GT Cena too. That's incredible. That was on a couple videos ago. That's all I got to say, folks. I mean, from the last video, the Dodge Charger, I think I didn't do an update. I didn't show you all the way around it. I think I showed you some of it. Green light. Mecum Auctions collection. Incredible detail. Tail lights, tailpipes, the wheels. You know, stock. I don't know if those are aftermarket, but it has BF Goodwrench tires. No, all those Goodyears. I think Goodyears. Yeah, white leather Goodyears. And this is the same car year model as the Fast and the Furious. that people are crazy about. But this is the realistic scale. This is built on a real car. In fact, this car was one of one, I think, when it was made, because they ordered it from directly from corporate. I think either the dealership or either the owner somehow, to get these options on it for the white interior and this certain color. So it's the only car that was made like this in real life. But all that detail, man. Of course, the Mustang. And this is a green light too. This is a Falcon. The Falcon tires. I don't know if this is a promotion car or a drift car. I think it's a drifting car because it has all the sponsors up there. Might be promotional, but I think it drifts. In competition. Yeah, because it's Formula Drift. Yeah, it is a drift car. So, Mustang. I forgot what it is. 2015, I think. I showed you the Supra. This is older. This is my Hot Wheels era car, which I found like, I think 2 years ago. You see the wheels. I did not do this because I don't do any customizing. You can look at my bottom of my this factory. I did not alter this car. It came like this with the 5-spoke and the 10-spoke in the front. 5-spoke in the front, in the rear, 10-spoke in the front. And I'm sure this car could fetch me $100 or more, but I'll never sell it. Of course, this is just a Super Chromes regular treasure hunt, I think from a year ago. And that's pretty much it, man. I have a showcase that I was gonna do for you. Oh, I was talking about the Cena. I was getting so excited. Here's the Cena right here. This is the Mini GT. It's not my first Mini GT. My first Mini GT was a Honda Civic Type R 2017 model. And it's in a box to the side over here. But this is the McLaren Cena, and this is a Mini GT. I think I paid like $12 for this car. I think it may be 2 years old now. Maybe 2 years or a year old as far as distribution. But it's a hot car, man. And that's the ID chase. My 2 ID chases I found. I think since the quarantine been going on, I found those. Car culture right here. I mean, the James Bond Thunder Tank and Kit Super Suit Mode. That's the 3 Boulevard cars I found. Car culture. That's the 2 Fast and the Furious cars. That's the tuners. I think this is the Super Treasure Hunt. I think from Hot Wheels to Monster RX-7. And that's pretty much it, man. Just showing a little love to Diecast, man. Want to thank the subscribers. Want to thank the viewers. If you haven't subscribed and you like this content, please subscribe. It's free, and you'll be able to access a whole lot of content if you like Diecast cars. Please hit the notification bell so you can see when the newest videos are available. Other than that, man, the diecast, the motto here is show a little love to the diecast. That's all we do, man. I'm not sponsored. Everything comes out of my pocket. I'm an average Joe, you know, just sharing my collection. And I hope you be safe, man. And everybody, I hope your family and everybody stays healthy. Uh, until the next time, this is Show and Tell number 71. Big Dappuccino signing off.